told me today that you wanted me to tell you at the bonfire tonight that uh, what's been my craziest jungle experience in life. There have been many, but there's this one that stands out, which I mean, it's kind of spooky, eerie. It's kind of something I can't explain how it happened. Maybe it's just that half a century of traveling to tiger reserves and these things start happening to you. Uh, so I woke up in the middle of the night. It was in Corbett Tiger Reserve. It must have been around 2:30 a.m. I think, and I had been dreaming because I woke up kind of in the middle of the dream. I guess there was more to go, but I was on safari in the dream. It was really clear in my mind when I woke up, and I could remember the whole thing. I was with a driver, Chotu, safari driver, and we were going up this hilly jungle track. It was it was so clear in my mind. One side was sloping away, and one side, it was like not a cliff, but a slightly steep, hilly, again very forested jungle. And we were going on, and we took one hairpin bend, we took another hairpin bend, a couple of hairpin bends. The third one, as we came around it, and Chotu, in his very typical, almost signature way of when he normally never just says, points and says tiger. He's always like tiger, 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 you know. And we come around this hairpin bend, and he goes tiger, 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 and we look up, and there's this beautiful male tiger standing on the track on the left side of the track, walking towards us, and he then stops. He looks at us, and I get my camera up to take some pictures, and that's when I woke up. So I lay awake, at 2:30 a.m. I had to wake up at 5:30 to go on safari, and I love to have my full night of sleep. So I was like trying to go back to sleep, but then at the same time my mind was wondering, where was this track? Where were we going on safari? And I mean, where we saw this tiger in my dream. I tried, I thought maybe Bijrani in that Badi Fire Line area. I thought maybe, I couldn't figure it out. And until I told myself, Mohit, wake up. I mean, not wake up, go to sleep. Yeah, go to sleep. I mean, it was just a dream. It doesn't have to be an actual place. So, yeah, I then somehow managed, I think in the next 5 minutes, I did fall back to sleep. And so that was that for that time. Then we woke up in the morning, and I was sharing the room with this friend of mine, Puneet. And I told him about the dream. I said, it was such a vivid dream, but I just can't figure it out where it was. And then I finally I told myself to go to sleep, that it was a dream. It doesn't have to be an actual place. So he just laughed and said, let's hope your dream comes true. Anyway, later on in the day, we went for safari. We were down on the Ramganga riverbed, and we were waiting. We had heard some, we'd seen some pug marks going in that direction, and we were waiting next to the riverbed on the other side from Dekala. And then suddenly we heard the sambar call, from the Kanda side. And we listened again carefully, and it was repeated 3-4 times. So the excitement began. Sambar calls, how definite they are that there's some predator on the move that it can see. So we headed off immediately from the riverbed. We headed up towards, where towards the Kanda side of the park. And as we started climbing on the Kanda trail, it suddenly dawned on me, this was the track. This was the track I had dreamt of. And I waited a little bit, and then it became almost exactly the track that I dreamt of. And I was, I could feel the hair on my neck, the hackles. I could feel them rising, it was quite an eerie sensation. It was like a deja vu moment, and I tapped Puneet on the shoulder and I said, Puneet, this was the track. He just smiled. He said, okay, let's see how much of your dream comes true. And of course, all this was in little whispers, and we were climbing up, and same thing. We went. It winds its way up the hillside towards the Kanda Forest Rest House, and was that a call? Anyway, as we're climbing up, we come to one hairpin bend, and I'm looking around to see. Okay, no, nothing. I was waiting for Chotu to react or something, and second hairpin bend, and I remembered in the dream, in the third hairpin bend was when it happened, and we go around the third hairpin bend, and I'm like really tense. I was waiting, nothing. Fourth hairpin bend, fifth hairpin bend, and I said, okay, Mohit, it was a dream, it was just a dream. And anyway, actually, I'm almost embarrassed to say this, but there was this Hindi song that started going through my mind, which was like Sapna Mera Toot Gaya. But yeah, I laughed at myself, and then we carried on, There was no sign of, there was no calls, nothing, and then we just went around the next hairpin bend, and Chotu goes, tiger. And I was almost too stunned to react for a moment, and then I looked up, and there was a male tiger, almost exactly in the same position that I saw him in my dream. The only difference was that he didn't continue walking towards us on the left side, but instead of from the slope side, the downhill slope side, he darted across the track and bounded up towards the right. And thankfully I reacted soon, and not so fast, but soon enough to get a few shots with my camera of him doing that. And the next thing, I looked at Puneet, and Puneet looked at me, and he also I had described the dream to him in pretty much exactly how I'd seen it, and it was exactly what happened. And he looked at me and he shook his head anyway. Then we focused on the tiger, which was still sitting on the hillside just above us and looking down at us before it then went over this little ridge, and we could hear him walking away on the dry leaves. So yeah, that was that. And then we came back down, and both of us started laughing softly in the jungle. It's always the jungle voice. So everybody else and his wife's parents were there, and they asked what happened. So we told them that Mohit had this, Puneet told them that Mohit had this dream, and it came true exactly what happened in his dream. Everybody was in shock, and I'm glad. What I'm really glad is that I didn't later tell them that, I had this dream and exactly the same thing. I told Puneet about it before it happened. And so anyway, the result of that was that I wasn't allowed to sit around. I was told, go and sleep, go and dream some more, go and dream of tigers and tell us where to go and look for them. And of course, that never happened. But yeah, this was something I can't explain. It was, you can call it spooky, eerie, jungle tale. I mean, it's true. That I can promise you that it's true. This is exactly what happened. But I can't explain how it happened. But it was the one dream that came true in my life, that's come true in my life, and it's a jungle dream with tigers. So yeah, that's my craziest experience in the jungle. How about you? You've been traveling enough to the jungle too. How about you telling me what your craziest experience is?